Okay, gamers, we are back to Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, and this one-leg hopping thing. I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I fight this bastard, he causes me unnecessary damage. I really hate this thing. Fortunately, he's weak to fire, and this one monster is the only reason why I'm using it.
Looks like I hit the mark.
I want to view that victory pose from a different angle, please. Anyway, in less than a day, this Shadow Trooper and this thing here, these two Gummit Grids have become my favorites in the game. I'm not going to lie, guys. I have a very small, I don't want to fight you, hate you. I have a very small understanding as to how this stag system works in this game. Up to this point, I've been playing most of the game simply by using sheer brute force. I'm being honest here. I have a very small understanding to how this thing works. Only thing I know is that once that little line thing is red, they're really close to being staggered.
You're nothing but the hunter's prey.
Some enemies, you have to use like special attacks. Like some enemies, you have to use magic attacks. Other enemies, you have to use physical attacks. And some enemies, you have to use elemental attacks and so on and so forth. Some enemies, you have to attack them in certain spots. There's just so many different ways to stagger an opponent in this game. To the point where I didn't bother to learn it. I've been relying on sheer brute force. However, after using these two costumes, I want to say that I'm very interested in learning how it works now. Damn, I hate these things, man. The little one-leg hopping bastards. They always cause me unnecessary damage. But like I said, fortunately, they're weak to fire, so that's good news. Hate these things, man.
Eyes to the future. You can't break me down.
See that shit right there, that little heel drop thing, whatever it's called. Every time I get hit by that, I take a lot of damage. I can't stand it.
There are already several chaos infusions within the palace. Watch out for monsters, and remember, be careful.
So see, can I like attack these animals here? No, that's only the lizards and the dead duns. What am I doing? I can't believe I just tried to do a dash as if I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2. See, that's the problem with playing multiple games. You'll find yourself getting controller tied. Stop that.
Time can't be stopped.
And that's another example right there. Some enemies stagger when you perfectly block their attacks, stuff like that. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes he does it twice. Die! I can assure you guys that I'm not using this cat outfit only because lightning looks really, really good in it. That was my original reason for using it. What the? Oh, I gotta go up.
Light, you need to head for the palace's top floor. That's where you'll find Snow. He's heading for the throne of the Lassie.
I'm gonna try my best not to interrupt Hope's talking as much as I possibly can. But like I said, he talks so much, and it's not that I don't want to hear it, it's that it wastes his time listening to his conversations. How come every time I get a chaos thing, I always fight something weak with useless drop items? Why is that? Why can't I fight something strong in a chaos where I get a really good item or something, man? I hate that. Every time I get one of these chaos things, the monster's always weak with useless items. So annoying. See that? It was I was saying. My original reason for using that cat outfit was because lightning looks really, really good in it. But like I said, now I'm actually interested in learning exactly.
Snow is still listening.
See, there he goes again.
Thanks to his bonds with the Foul Sea God, he's been granted special powers.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I can't wait for Hope to finish his conversation because there are monsters in front of me and I gotta get the first attack. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
I saw this coming. He'll turn into a monstrous Seath, a beast without a mind or a heart. That's one fact I really don't need reminding of.
Of course. We were the sea ones too. All 6 of us.
Crushed under the fear of becoming Seath and cursing our fates. It was only by having each other that we made it through those horrifying days. We all shared that fate once, including Snow. I accept the challenge.
I'm waiting. Stop that. Alright, look at this. That one attack, Magic Slash, that attack is the reason why I want to learn exactly how this thing works. According to this thing's attack is only 0.8. But when the enemy is staggered, this thing does massive, and I mean massive damage in most cases. It is simply unbelievable how strong that attack really is. Alright, this thing again. Deep attack first. Where's my ice? There we go. This guy's weak to ice. Now see, here's the thing. This monster is weak to ice. But for some reason using ice attacks doesn't build up his stagger guards. See, that doesn't make any sense. See, this is where you can't just simply rely on brute force all the time. Now if I use magic, then I can build it up. See, it says here, in order to stagger him, you have to attack him with magic or attack him in the head. Now, how am I gonna attack him in the head other than using the jump ability? I guess they wanted this game to be really, really tactical because the first 13 games was really, really easy to stagger opponent. All you gotta do is just keep attacking them, keep attacking them, keep attacking them until you eventually stagger them. And I guess they said, okay, that was just too easy, so this time we're gonna make it very, very tactical.
What's done is done.
Ouch.
You can't read me.
Die, please. Thank you. I'll probably come back here and extinct those guys later on, or maybe I'll save it for another day. I'm not sure. All right, let's move on with it. Going this way now. Another chaos. And of course, it's a, you see that? Every time I get a chaos thing, the monster is always weak. I can't stand that. I want to fight something strong in the chaos so I can get some really good items or something, man. So I can get a better chance at getting a sword or something. Oh, that's right, baby fire. I mean, I appreciate the points and everything, but still, I want to fight a strong monster. And I'm wasting my chaos points there. Any soul seeds laying around today? Nope. Anyway, today's main focus is going to be to take care of Snow, who really isn't that difficult yet. Apparently, some of these bosses get stronger as the days progress, but I'm still on day 4. Damn, I hate those things, man. Alright, so, question guys, is there something in the game that makes enemies drop items more often? Because unfortunately, normally grinding a monster until they finally drop that one item that you're trying to get isn't necessarily a bad, annoying thing. But unfortunately, in this game, eventually you will stick the monster. Which means you will have permanently missed your chance to get it unless you start a new game or up run spell. You would have permanently missed your chance to get it unless you like start a new game or do something like that. Okay, man. Okay, apparently that that jump, you can't just use it freely. You have to use it like when they're almost staggered or something. Out of up run spell. There you go. There he goes.
I saw this coming.
So yeah, guys. At first, I was only doing this by brute force, but eventually, I'm gonna learn how to play this game exactly the way they want you to play it. But apparently, brute force is more than enough to get by the main game.
Watch out. I bite.
Okay, so now I can jump on them. Stack him pretty good. Deep attack. Magic slash. Okay, magic slash doesn't work very well on him, as it does some of the other enemies. I guess that's because this boss is more vulnerable to magic than he is physical attacks. But against most enemies that I've encountered so far, that magic slash is just simply brutal. Another one of those dragon things. Yeah, I probably grind those guys off screen and then show the last one when I get to it.
Look familiar? That's the door you couldn't get through the first time you chased after Snow.
See this?
The ID you have now should unlock it. The chaos is even thicker inside. Be careful about rushing in there unprepared. Now hurry.
Now see that? It takes Hope about 20 seconds to finish his sentence. I don't have time for stuff like that. In this game, you got to keep moving.
We'll all be reborn.
I have to keep saying this to you guys because apparently I'm getting a lot of hate comments for my disliking of Hope constantly talking. And I told you the reason for that is because his talking wastes his time, a lot of time. I don't have time to sit here and listen to him finish his sentence. Not in this game.
Mix it up.
Man, I fucking hate this thing, man. Just die, please. Thank you. Evade, Shadow Bone. Alright, moving on. Okay, we're going to be doing a little platforming for a while. The first one is easy. Alright, in this room, alright, coming up, we're going to be doing a little platforming. Another chaos thing. Who's the monster? Not bad. Guess I'll go ahead and heal my hit points since I'm going to recover a lot after this battle. Alright, deep protect. Alright, do some damage. Here he comes. Stop that. Deep protect again, keep it on. Magic slash. Die. Alright, Devil's Herald. See, this is why I want to fight strong monsters in the chaos and not the weak ones, because I have a better chance at getting stuff like that. Alright, so. Oh, two of them. Nice.
I accept the challenge.
Alright, wrong spell. Stop that.
The fight
Whoa.
is on it. No looking
Kind of hard about two of them. Not that it matters, because the hits are kind of weak. Alright, takes care of you. Next! Whoa! Bastard. Hate when they do that. When they suck attack you from the back. Here he comes. Stop that. Good night. Yeah, like I said, guys, I only have a small understanding to how this whole stagger thing works. I know the basics. I probably won't worry about the advanced stagger things until I get to a boss that I just can't beat and stuff like that. Then I'll dig deep into it. But right now, for the main game, it doesn't seem to matter.
eyes to the future.
Die! See that? That time, that jump did 30,000. Why did it do so much damage that time? Is it because I staggered him or what? What? See, I don't understand how sometimes when you attack an enemy, it does massive damage. I know that some enemies are more vulnerable in certain spots and stuff like that, but there's just too much going on in this game. And that's probably why this game lacks a lot of variation in monsters. They probably had to sacrifice a lot of monsters
I accept the challenge.
for the battle mechanics, stuff like that, because apparently this battling is really tactical, really advanced, and it took him a lot of space to do that. So that explains why this game lacks a lot of monsters and a lot of new monsters. Yo, you. I ain't with you. Just once 5 spell, you're done. Those little nibbit things. I can't believe I haven't extinct those little bastards yet. All right, which way am I going? Didn't I just come this way? I think I did. Going up. This is the way we want to go. Another chaos. Not a bad monster. Deep attack. Frost strike. Whoa! Stop that. Dagger. So see, that time it only did 17,000. Last time it did 30,000. So why is that?
No looking back.
That's the kind of stuff that I'm gonna have to learn later on in the game when I do hard mode and stuff like that. Oh, Lightning, you're a pretty good pole dancer, baby. I mean, was there? I mean, okay. Let's be serious here. Was there a reason to actually put that in the game when she doesn't? This isn't like Tomb Raider. She doesn't take damage from a big fall. So was there a reason to actually put that little pole dancing in the game other than fan service? All right, that's enough wasting time. Let's go ahead and take care of Snow. Is there a reason why Hope told you not to abuse this time freezer thing? Because apparently there's no reason not to.
You're nothing but the hunter's prey. Fight with everything you have. Eyes
Die. Yes, yes, yes. Moving on. Which way do I go? Ah, damn. Did I just go in a circle? Fuck, I did. Alright, so which way do I go now? What's the point of going up there? They didn't put these ladders up here for no reason. There's got to be something up here to get if they put these ladders up here. I don't see the point to these. What is the purpose of coming up here? I mean, what is it? What's the point of this? Another chaos field. Who we gonna fight today? We're gonna fight. Oh, you. Why do I keep trying to do a dash? I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts.
Get back to where you belong.
I told you this one monster is the only reason why I'm using Fire God, because I don't like this thing. You missed.
For the new world.
How do you stang it, by the way? Attack when the enemy is launching an attack. Oh. Yeah, see, when you have to attack him while he's trying to attack you in order to be able to stagger gauge a lot. But when you do that, you take damage. See what I'm talking about? That's not right, man. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm really not complaining. I actually love this game. I really love this game. And that's another thing that I want to talk about, because I've been reading some of my comments lately. Not in just my 13 LPs, but in some of my top 10 videos and so on and so forth. Any video that I make gets criticized because I use 13 in it. Let's get one thing straight right now. And did I just go in a circle? Fuck, I did. Anyway, guys, this is something I really need to get off my shoulders, because this is really starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Just because you don't like Final Fantasy 13 doesn't mean that it's a bad game. In most cases, you have your own personal reasons for not liking it. You shouldn't insult somebody or say it's a bad game just because you don't like it. It's just like men and women. One woman might think that this is the ugliest man in the entire world, and another woman might think that he's the finest dude in the entire world. Just because she don't like him don't mean that another woman shouldn't like him. Same thing here. I mean, it's probably childish to talk about this, but it's really starting to get on my nerves how every time I make a video and I can put in 5 seconds of 13 in it, and people dislike the video all because of that. Man, 13 sucks. Man, it doesn't suck. You just don't like it. Now, there are some exceptions where a game is just really, really bad. And if my best friend is watching this video, he already knows where I'm going with this. Angel of Darkness. That game isn't bad. It just has some flaws. As I said, there are some exceptions where the game is just really, really bad and everybody hates it. Yeah, but in most cases, there are some mixed feelings about 13. Some people like it, some people hate it. I happen to be one of those people who like 13. I really like it. Okay, I'm wasting too much time in this level. I should have been at snow by now. Yeah, come on now. Go up. Go up the... Oh, I forgot. I got to put the sword away before I can climb the ladder. Wrong button. Freeze time again. Get this. Frostbane choker. That's obviously some kind of ice-proof item. And yeah, and there aren't a lot of items in this game.
Are you planning on stopping me all on your own?
Believe me, I have no intention of holding a weapon to you. Rather, I wish to fight by your side.
You would betray your patron?
Quite the opposite. I wish to save him. I believe you're fighting to free him from his cursed bonds. Isn't that the reason behind your actions? I have the same desire myself. Please, allow me to help.
I see. So you want to save Snow too, do you? Fine. But I can't take you with me, okay? You can definitely help me with supplies, though. What do you have?
To make a long story short, he wants to help us free Snow. And how's he going to help us? By charging us money for his stuff. How nice. Okay, it's almost time to end this chapter, finally. A lot of talking in this episode, unfortunately.
I'm getting readings on Snow, and they're coming from the other side of that door. But they're growing weaker every minute. I've never seen so much chaos. It's consuming Snow and his power.
The door is completely frozen over. Is there another way in?
No, it's this or nothing. Burn something or melt it with magic. Do something.
I'm not so sure that'll work. This isn't regular ice. Someone conjured it up to keep us out. Or keep whatever's happening inside. Snow. He sealed himself in.
So you think there's no way to open it? The chaos reaction is going off the charts. If it continues, this entire palace will be lost to the chaos.
Then we have to do something. There must be some way to melt this ice seal. I'm gonna search the area to see if I can find anything that might help.
And I'll try to come up with a plan. There are still several rooms that we haven't investigated yet. Why don't you check them out? I've managed to pull up a map of the palace, and there's a room ahead that seems promising. It's labeled as Snow's Chambers. Perhaps you can find some clue about that seal.
I thought there was an item around here somewhere. I guess I'm thinking of another level. See, stuff like this. Why would you put this room over here when there's absolutely nothing in there? I mean, why would you do that? Oh well. All right, another chaos thing. These guys. Actually, I need to fight them to get my points up so I can go ahead and end the fight with Snow in a couple of rounds. Yeah, unless you're trying to challenge yourself, I don't see a point in not using your overclock ability on the storyline bosses. Because for starters, overclock is very overpowered. It will end the fight in mere seconds. And you're going to get all of your points back after you beat the boss anyway. So I don't see a point into not spamming overclock on the bosses. Before some of you chew me out for doing that. Because the fight with Snow is kind of interesting, but as I said, ooh, nice get there. Look at this. Heavy slash, light slash, powered up. And I got a weapon that I can probably sell. As I was saying, the fight with Snow is kind of interesting, but I want to end it as fast as possible.
According to the drawings I have of the palace's layout, this should be Snow's room. But
Doesn't look very comfortable, like a cage with some wild beast or a cell. Made for a criminal.
Now, supposedly all the bosses, except for Kai's, get stronger later on in the game. I don't care about that stuff right now. I'll probably learn how to do all that stuff off screen. And then maybe show like all the bosses on hard mode at the max power or something like that. But not for this LP. This is just a basic run here. Alright, hit this switch right here. The door opens. And lightning is a goddess with magical powers. I don't know why I need to hit a switch to go through the door. Can't I just like tear it down or something? Wow.
there seems to be some kind of lock on that door. I think you need to kill the monster to get it open.
Is that dog following me? Hate dogs. Why am I only at 4 points? gonna want to use overclock at least twice before I get to Snow, so I'm gonna have to make sure I build up my points again.
I recognize that pendant. That was the engagement gift that Snow gave to your sister, wasn't it? If he's left something so precious behind, Light, what if he...
You think he's lost it? Forgotten Sarah's love? Or did he just want to keep it safe?
I don't follow you.
Hope, I have an idea. I'm going back to that door. I want to see if this pendant can break the seal.
Do you think the pendant could work as some sort of key?
It better. If it doesn't, then I guess Snow is just beyond saving.
Lightning, you're not serious, right? We need to save him.
Sarah's pendant.
Hang in there, Snow. I'm coming to hear your side of the story. Did you just forget about the pendant? Your only memento of Sarah because you've thrown aside her love? Or did you leave it behind on purpose? To keep her memory safe, untouched by the darkness you step further into every day. That frozen door will give me the answer. If you still love Sarah like you once did, if you're still the Snow I used to know, then the pendant will break the seal. If the door doesn't open, then there is no way left for me to save you. I accept the challenge. You're nothing but the hunter's prey.
Am I the only one who actually feels sorry for those cat monsters when you stagger them? They just lay there on the ground defenseless, meowing. Am I the only one who feels sorry for those guys? I hope not. I guess because I like cats. I have one. And long cutscene. Let's do this.
Snow, can you hear me? If you've locked yourself up in there because you thought it was what Sarah would want, think again. Or did you never really know her? The only thing she wanted was you. Don't you abandon her now. Don't deny her that wish.
Hey, it's the high and mighty Savior. You here to bring God's judgment on me? Not like it worked for you before, but you look different this time. Ready to listen to reason?
Isn't that my line? Looking at this city, I'd begun to worry that you weren't the Snow I once knew. But it looks like nothing will ever change you.
Yeah, sorry about last time. I had to test you, though. Had to know you were the real Lightning. So I left behind Sarah's pendant and sealed myself up in here. I figured that if you were an imposter, you'd never think to use a trinket to bust through that seal. But you knew exactly what that pendant means, and what to do with it. So you really are our Lightning. I'm glad you're real, sis. Now I can put my last worries to rest.
I'm not your sister.
But you understand like no one else does. I bet you figured out as soon as you saw that room. It's a prison. A nice grave for a monster like me.
How can there be this much chaos?
It's pretty hard to swallow, huh? Worst thing is, it just keeps on growing. It's all I can do to keep it contained so it doesn't spread. When I destroy this last infusion, that'll be the end of me. I'll be out of power. It's Seath time. But I'm the patron. It's part of the job, keeping everyone safe. Kept it at bay all this time. You'll protect him, won't you? There's no need for me.
Snow!
Stay back! Let me do this! I'm tired of being useless. For 500 years, I watched the world fall into chaos. I watched it die. I couldn't stop it, don't you get that? Give me this last thing! Let me get it right just this once!
Damn it, you're not trying to do the right thing. You're running away. You're looking for a way out, a death that's no different than suicide. How can you face Sarah after that?
Say what you want, Lightning. Nothing is gonna change the fact that I swore to make Sarah happy, and instead I couldn't even keep her from dying. I know I'll never see her again.
Snow, stop this.
This is what I deserve! I know it, and you know it! So come on! Do your worst! I'm sorry, Lightning. I know it's selfish, but I have to ask you one last favor. Destroy me, my Seath.
Destroy you? You've got to be kidding. You want me to be your sister, then you say something like that. You're asking too much, Snow! You're asking me to kill you?
All right. Lightning versus Snow. Who saw this coming? If you didn't watch the preview, of course. All right, as you see, Snow has something that no other opponent in the game has. To my knowledge, anyway. He can actually counterattack you, which is kind of annoying. All right, how do you stagger this guy again? Oh, fuck, it doesn't tell me. How nice. I'm assuming if I attack him now, he'll counterattack, right? Okay, he does bravery and faith, and I don't have my my hunter thing on. How nice. Yeah, see, this is one of those fights where using sheer brute force, for the most part, is it going to work? But like I said, I don't have all day to figure this out. So fuck this. Yes, 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 yes. I know that is extremely cheap. But hey, I didn't make this game. It's not my fault that they put something that overpowered in the game.
The chaos, it's disappearing.
Snow sure is something, isn't he? He swallowed up all that chaos and kept it at bay. He sacrificed himself to keep the city safe. And his only reward was to turn into a monster. How about you do him a favor? Do what he asked. That thing's not even him anymore. It's kinder to put it out of its misery. Yep, Snow's gone, and you know what? The only hope for his soul lies in death. So that's it! Oh, that is good. I bet he became a Seath right now, because he wanted you to kill him.
You know nothing about Snow. Come back! Snow!
Who knows nothing about Snow now? You said you understood his pain, didn't you? Like You know what the past 500 years were like. Every day blaming himself for Sarah, trying to fix the world. He's been fighting to protect people while you snoozed away in a dream world. I bet he really was relieved that you decided to wake up and get back to the world of the living. I bet he thought he could finally put an end to his misery. He drew on every last bit of strength and threw himself into the darkness. So why don't you just set him free already? Don't you think that's what Sarah would want?
I wanna save you, make you free, but I just don't know how. Sarah would know. I know she would. If she was just here now, she'd find a way to reach and bring you back. But she's not here, no matter how much we wish she was, and I can't be what she was. Snow, the only thing I can do is do what you asked of me. But please, don't let your feelings for Sarah disappear into the chaos. She never stopped believing in you. No matter how far away your journey took you, or how long you stayed apart, she thought she would be with you again! I know she still believes it now! Her soul is dreaming of being with you again right now, you stupid fool! If you're not here anymore, then what is my sister supposed to come home to? No, I'm begging you. You have to live! I need you, Snow, to bring Sarah back.
For a second there, I thought you cared. You only want me around so I can bring Sarah back? Oh, my good looks and charm aren't reason enough.
Yeah, right. With that hair.
Damn it, Light. You always were a hard case. I've spent how many centuries watching the world slip away from me? And even when I give everything I got to protect it, I don't get a single thanks. So I finally say enough is enough, look for a nice place to die, and you ruin that too.
Sorry about that. You were forced to hold down the fort a long time. It was my fault.
You gonna make it up to me?
Don't get too cocky. Listen, Snow. The world is ending, and soon there's no way for any of us to stop it. But don't give up. You've got to believe. Believe that even when this world ends, a new world will be born from the ashes. That's where we'll find hope again. It won't die with the world. I'll make sure that. Trust me. I just need more time. I need you.
I know. To save the day. I'm on it, sis. I'm still the patron of you, Snan, right? You sure are hard with your friends, you know that? What if you killed me? We'd have trouble facing Sarah then.
I knew you'd be fine. You're too stubborn to die. Take care of Sarah. Please, help her find her way back. Stay strong. Someday you'll be all she has.
Oh, when you put it like that, guess I got no choice but to do what I can. I can really do. Sure, lightning says bring me back. But would you even want to come with me? I'm the guy who couldn't keep a single promise. Do you still want me, Sarah? Not like you can answer me. So do I just wait? No, I'm gonna bring you home. Like a real hero.
Alright, very emotional scene here. We get a pretty good boost. 300 hit points, 10 charge bar thing, 112 attack points, and 28 magic points. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then there's this. Ghostly Hood. Let's just go ahead and put that baby on my lovely Sentinel here. And now that I have this, my Chocobo and Earth Ether grinding is going to get a lot more interesting.
Man, how long has it been since I was laid into like that? Reminded me of the good old days. Felt a little ache in my heart and on my face.
For those of you who never played the first game, he's talking about this.
To wait.
It's over!
Okay, you see what Snow's doing right now? You see the animation he's currently doing? I can't believe they ported that directly from the first game. That is a direct port of his animation from the first game. Square really got lazy with this one. And why are you pumping your fist when there's nothing in this room to fight? I never said this game didn't have any flaws. I said it doesn't suck. Alright, we'll see you later. Take it easy.